Today we are going to do the last lesson before our test. It is 1.6 order of operations. Please make sure you have your notebook out and a pencil so that you can take notes and do the examples. The first page all goes into your notes. So pause it and draw the picture and then come back and I'm going to go through a few things. So let's stop with the top of our pyramid. This is the top thing. It includes absolute value, but this is all grouping symbols. Instead of talking PEMDAS, like you guys normally are used to for order of operations, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Instead of the P for parentheses, I'm going to use G for grouping symbols because we have parentheses, we have brackets, we have the top and the bottom of division sign, and we have absolute value. So it's not just parentheses, it's all grouping symbols. Then we have exponents, which is what we've had before. So there's our E. But I'm also going to add an R in there. So I'm going to put an R in here for radicals, which is square roots. That's this right here. That's a radical. We're not going to have to worry about it too much, but you are going to be dealing with it at some point. The rest of it is the same. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. But the part I want you to notice then are these arrows down here. You go in order, that whole row going from left to right. So that means you do all grouping symbols, left to right. All exponents and radicals, left to right. All multiplication and division in order from left to right. All addition and subtraction in order from left to right. Now, we're solving expressions, which means we're working our way down the pyramid. So that's the order that we're going to do them in. And I'm going to ask you for each time, are there any grouping symbols? Are there any exponents or radicals? Multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. We're going to be using this a lot. So let's do a few practice problems. Here we go. 9 plus 2 times 4. Any grouping symbols? Nope. Exponents, radicals? Nope. Multiplication, division? Yep. This one here. So 2 times 4 is 8. Rewrite it. I have 9 plus 8. This should be an M. Any addition or subtraction? Yep. 9 plus 8 is 17. There's our answer. So again, I'm going to keep going straight down, and when I get to these, I'm going to go left to right each time. Here we go. Any grouping symbols? Nope. Any exponents or radicals? Nope. Multiplication, division? Yep. So I'm going to do 10 divided by 2 is 5, and then I'm going to do 16 divided by 8, which is 2. There's an addition sign. Any addition, subtraction? Yep, 5 plus 2 is 7. Write the problem down. Here we go, grouping symbols. Yep, I got a -4 minus 8. I'm going to double dash, make this an addition, make this a -8. -4 plus a -8 gives me a -12. I'm going to rewrite everything else. I'm going to put my -2 in parentheses. Any exponents or radicals? Nope. Any multiplication, division? Yep. -12 divided by 2 is a -6. Plus my -2. Addition and subtraction? Yep, I get a -8. And that is my answer. Write the problem down. If you want to pause the video and try it yourself, feel free. Here we go. Any grouping symbols? Yep, right here. 5 minus 7, that gives us a -2 squared. No other grouping symbols. These parentheses, both are around negative, and because they're right next to each other, they mean multiplication. Any exponents or radicals? Yep, right here. Negative 2 squared, it's in parentheses, so it's negative 2 times negative 2, which gives us 4. Rewrite everything else. And you don't necessarily have to rewrite everything else. I just find that it helps keep track of what you've done. Multiplication, division, right here in the middle. Negative 2 times a negative 3 gives me a positive 6. So I'm going to rewrite everything. Then I do addition and subtraction. 4 plus 6 is 10. I'm subtracting negative, so I'm going to double dash. So it's basically 10 plus 6. My answer is 16. The problems are going to get bigger and a little bit more challenging as we go, but as long as you follow the order of operations, you should be good. Any grouping symbols? Yep, but inside our grouping symbols, we also have to follow the order of operations. So the first thing I'm going to do is my exponent, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So I have 8 minus 16, which gives me a negative 8. That 5 is right in front of it. No exponents or radicals anymore. Multiplication, division. This is a multiplication. 5 times a negative 8 gives me a negative 40. So I get negative 4 plus a negative 8. Addition and subtraction. Sorry, negative 4 plus a negative 40 gives me negative 44. Go one step at a time. Look for all your grouping symbols. Look for your exponents and radicals. Then multiplication, division. Then addition and subtraction. And again, inside our parentheses or inside any grouping symbols, we have to follow the order of operations there as well. Write it down. If you want to try it by yourself, pause the video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and do it. Grouping symbols. Technically, we have a couple of them. We're going to do everything up on top and then everything down on the bottom. But within those, we have to follow. So let's do the top first. Any grouping symbols up here? Nope. Exponents, radicals? Nope. Multiplication, division? Yep. 5 times 4, that gives us 20. Then addition, subtraction. 10 minus 20 gives us a negative 10. Now we're done with the top. So now let's do the bottom grouping symbols. Grouping symbols there, yep. 4 plus 6, that gives me 10. Divided by a negative 2, no exponents or radicals, that's multiplication, division. 10 divided by a negative 2, that gives me a negative 5. Then we can do our final problem. Negative 10 divided by a negative 5. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. 10 divided by 5 gives me 2. Your homework is 12 problems on the 1.6 sheet in Go Formative. All you have to do is do the problems. I would write them down on paper and do them. That would help you see your work. And then just put the answers into Go Formative. If you have questions, send me a message. Otherwise, good luck. We'll see you later.